Hi, everyone. Welcome back into My Chamber TV. I'm Barbara Marville Kelly, and we're in the last segment of our show featuring the Tarpon Springs Chamber of Commerce. And now we've saved some of the best for last. The whole show has been very exciting with winners after winners after winners in the Business Awards arena. And today, I have to say, I'm very honored to have these two young ladies in the show who have actually won the not-for-profit Business Award. I'm
Fabulous.
Excited. Congratulations to
Thank you.
both
Thank
of
you.
you.
Thank you.
Now you were just telling me, blew me away. 53 years with this women's
With
organization.
the Federation,
Yep.
yes. Mhm.
Wow.
I pinned her with her 50-year.
You pinned her.
Wait a minute, I'm here.
Oh, look at that. How
just to
beautiful.
prove it. That's
Just to prove
it.
it.
took 50 years to get the pin, but that's
Oh
okay.
my! But you got it,
But I
right?
got it.
Right? And now, Carol, you've been with them for 20 plus years.
20 plus years, and I've been 12 years on the executive committee for the state.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Now, you know, that is this is good old-fashioned commitment.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot to be said
Yeah,
for
I
that.
was president 2014 to 2016.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was my honor.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
We're proud of her, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, they
of course.
supported me. The club supported me.
That-
It was
that's-
wonderful.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's so amazing. Tell us about this women's club, because I have a lot of notes that Jean left me here, but I want to really hear from you guys since you've been with them for so long. How did you get started? Why did you get started?
Okay, in
Tell it all.
1892, Soledad Bonelius de Safford came here she came here in 1891 from Arizona. She married Anson Safford, and they came to Tarpon Springs, and she decided, she looked around and she said, needs a little community work.
Sure.
So she started this civic improvement association. So in 1895, she was asked to join 5 clubs, starting Green Cove, Florida, Green Cove, and they formed a club, the 5 ladies, and they became Florida Federation of Women's Clubs.
With 5 ladies.
that's
With
how it
5
started.
clubs, 5 clubs.
Or 5 clubs.
And they had asked Tarpon Springs, so we are a charter member of that group. Wow. So we've been around a long time.
Oh,
So and what they did was they swept the cows. You know, they were roaming the streets. They swept the manure. They lit the lights around the bayou. You know, and this is what they did for community service.
Wow.
And kept everybody going.
How
And then in
exciting.
1906,
That's good.
Oh my goodness.
This is Soledad,
Soledad.
up in the tree. Look, she was very young.
Wow. So they saw the vision way back
back then, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, for community service.
Exactly. So
And in 1906, we joined the General Federation of Women's Clubs because we're under an umbrella
right.
of the General Federation of Women's Clubs.
Very nice. So since then, I mean, I know you've got stories after stories. We could probably do
do.
a whole series of episodes.
You could. You
right?
really could. You really
right?
could.
So
And
take us through the years. I see you have some.
this is through the years. This
okay.
is how it started.
Okay.
She
Oh,
went.
what a lovely brochure.
She went to. It was. I have to read it. The
This is for the General Federation.
General Federation, June Cunningham Crowley. She was invited to a man's closed thing. She couldn't get in. She was a journalist, and she was very discouraged. And she came out of there, and she said, I'll start my own. So she
My kinda
started.
gal.
She started the Women's Club,
The General Federation.
General Federation of Women's Clubs. Do you believe that?
In
I do.
1890, that's the headquarters in Washington, D.C.
How cool
Yep.
is that? I never knew that.
Yep.
And that-
She was just so disgusted because she was a journalist and said us women have to get out there.
See,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So
See,
she had a vision.
Women never change.
No,
You know?
they don't. They
No.
don't.
It's the spirit.
Yeah.
It's the spirit we have
Yep.
and that we share.
And we did bombers in 1942. I mean, we have a history that's so the General Federation, and each state. We're in every 50 states in the United States and 12 international.
Wow, that's really grown. And you know, when you really think about it, that's really kind of a short time.
Right.
To expand like that, right?
Eleanor Roosevelt was a member.
Oh, for heaven's
Yep.
sakes.
Yep.
So tell me your story.
Well, I joined in 1966 in Bedford, Massachusetts, and it was a membership tea. We still have our teas today. In those days, though, you wore a hat and gloves, ever so. And it gave us a chance to get out of the house with little children and play dress up.
See that?
But then I realized, as I use the expression, it isn't just tea and crumpets.
Right.
I found out how much they do. And through the years, the people I've met have been wonderful because they're all giving people. They're
Yeah.
giving back to the community. That's what it's all about.
We're not a
Community
lunch bunch.
service.
We're not a lunch
No,
bunch.
oh, I just love to hear that. And
Every dime we get in, we give out.
Yeah,
that's
through charity.
so wonderful.
And here's our brochures that we will give out at the Chamber of Commerce. Gives all the information for members. We're always looking
Very
for new
nice.
members. Everyone is welcome.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
And you've got them all listed here.
And all this. That's,
Yeah.
that's some of the.
I should join.
You should join.
Definitely.
Would you like
Definitely.
to be a member? We'd love to have
I
you.
just might.
You
I
just might.
You've got my spirit. But you've got it all listed here too. This is a
Yeah.
really nice
Yeah, that's a nice
card.
brochure. And our current president, Dee Isgazar, couldn't be here today. This is one of the projects she's going to be working on this year. It's wheelchairs for kids.
Oh, we
It's another
promote wheelchair for kids
it's
here
another
a lot.
nonprofit, and of course we are a nonprofit organization.
Yes,
So we just
yes.
have 2 fundraisers a year to promote our charities.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the program book. And Advent Health is one of our sponsors. We
Nice.
take ads and we have sponsors, and the money we raise from this helps us to support all our
the
philanthropies.
philanthropies.
I love it. I love it.
And our volunteers, we put in over 40,000 hours volunteers, just our club last year.
Wow.
So they're a wonderful
Yeah.
group of ladies.
Throughout the country. I mean, it's
They all
when
care.
you see the numbers from General Federation, it's out.
Car-
You can't believe it.
Carol's leaving tomorrow for the international convention.
In Texas.
Yeah.
Texas.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's where you meet thousands of more people who are doing the same thing that our club is doing. So it's
You know,
wonderful.
it is wonderful. It really does. The saying really does go. It takes a village.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
It takes
Yes,
a
it does.
village, and you guys must really be honored to be able to be part for so many years.
And we're part of a bigger.
Yes.
Even though we're one.
Yes.
You know, you're part of
You're
bigger,
not just a
bigger.
small club.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what we
Right.
try to encourage, to let people know.
My
And
president's project was Canine Companions
Yeah.
for Independence for the soldiers, for the veterans.
Good.
I raised $360,000.
Whoa.
Yep.
You go, girl.
Yep.
That's fabulous.
I'm very proud of that
Well, you should
because
be.
we helped many, many soldiers.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love to hear that. We just, you can never support our soldiers.
Right.
You know,
Right.
enough. You can't.
Right.
John is in my ear telling me to ask you ladies about a funny story. You got some funny stories to share? Probably a lot of them.
Is this live?
You sure are, live and unreal.
Well, actually,
Go for it.
Carol really wanted to wear this Superman costume in here, just to give you an idea how sedate she is at all
Yes,
times.
yes.
Okay.
Well, we have our junior club. Her thing is superpower for the books for little children.
They're called book heroes.
Book heroes.
And our members are, that's a one-to-one. You read books on a one-to-one basis with children. And
Right.
our club in Tarpon was doing that recently at CAP. For the arts, we've worked with the Boys and Girls Club, doing arts and crafts with them. And of course, our volunteers are at the hospital, the library, the schools, all through the community, as well as their churches and things. So they're all actively involved. They're also now attending First Fridays that they have in Tarpon Springs, and we've encouraged and had several new members from that because they've been around since 1892, and people say, "What's the women's club? I never heard of that." And it's like, wait a minute, they've been here long enough, you know? But again, it's letting people know you're out there, and they're all giving people. And so, like I said, these are the new brochures. This is where, in the
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
1890s and 900,
Right.
you can tell her about this building right here. This is
Oh, my
this is the bayou. you
Yes,
know,
yes,
where
I know. I love
where
the bayou.
where
This was Mrs.
older
Beekman's house.
That was Yeah.
Viola Beekman.
Uh-huh.
She was the 4th state of Florida president. And now I am also a state from Tarpon Springs. So that,
how
yeah, and we
fun.
have all of our display at
history.
the Heritage Museum.
And the Heritage Museum is where Viola Beekman's house was. And
Yes.
that burnt down many years ago. But that's
Really?
where the Women's Club
Club
used to meet.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
you guys are just beaming with excitement. Well, you know, when you give back to the community, it just
Right.
it does something for your
Right.
soul.
It does.
But
Right.
to be involved, this is massive. I mean, this is,
Oh, it
this is
is
a big deal.
It is. It is.
And like you meet people when you go to international, you could be. They don't let you sit with your friends. You know how everybody wants to sit with their
Right.
little friend. You sit at a table with 9 other people you haven't met before from all over the
Exactly,
world, and it's
exactly.
wonderful. And you start talking, and it's like, well, yeah, you know, we're all doing the same things.
thing.
We're all doing because we care.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful. I mean, they could be from another country, obviously all the states, but the other countries come in. A
Right.
new one just opened in Belize.
Belize.
Another new club just opened in Belize.
And I'm president of the fabulous Florida Flamingo Flock Cyber Club.
I can hardly stand it. Be still my heart. I
That's
love
for
it.
people who want to still be in federation, but they don't want to attend meetings. They're too either old or too sickly, but they like to see the news and hear the news. And they can pay just dues, and they belong to the Cyber Club. And a monthly newsletter goes out, and they know all about us.
And tell her about the latest project.
Oh, the Eagles.
We have just under a minute left.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead.
It's a big eagle. We're decorating the eagle because we were the original owners of the Everglades.
Oh.
And we gave it to the state. So
Giving
we're
back.
very involved in that, yeah.
Conservation.
Yes.
How fun.
Yeah.
We could keep
Yeah.
you here all day. I'm telling you, we can. This is a show in itself, episode after episode after episode.
Right, right.
You guys are
Chapter
really
2, yeah.
awesome.
Yep.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for coming on the
Okay,
show.
thank you for
And
having
I
us.
I may just come over and
Be
poke
our
my
guest.
nose
Come to our
into your
membership
I
place.
tea.
want you to keep this
Oh,
because
good.
the information is right here, and we'd love to
Perfect.
have you a member.
Perfect. Well, I may. You guys are
Okay.
such a delight. My
Come to our
goodness.
membership
Now,
tea.
Thank you. And thank you. We'll see you back next time on My Chamber TV.